So we finally have official GTA 6 game cover art, pre-order release date. And if it's one thing Rockstar never does, it's putting random stuff on these covers. Like seriously, go back and take a look at GTA 5 cover. It teased Trevor's ATV, Job, Franklin's bike and so many other things that actually ended up in the game. And this GTA 6 cover, it's absolutely packed with details. I spent way too much time zooming into this thing and I found out some really cool stuff that tells us a lot about Leonida, the characters, and what kind of gameplay we can expect. And if you are as hyped for GTA 6 as I am, then hit that subscribe button because from now until launch, we are covering everything Rockstar drops. Some of these things are obvious, but a few details are so easy to miss. So make sure you watch till the end because I might even point out something you completely overlooked. Alright, the very first thing that caught my eye wasn't Lucia, it wasn't Jason, it was actually this helicopter. Now, if you have played Vice City or San Andreas, then you'll probably know this helicopter. It's the Sea Sparrow, and honestly, it makes perfect sense. Leonida is basically Rockstar's version of Florida, which means water everywhere rivers, marshes, small islands, beaches. So, helicopters like this are going to be way more useful than they were in GTA 5. What's even cooler is that in trailer 2 we can see Jason flying a helicopter. Not this exact one, but it's another hint that helicopters are going to play a very bigger role this time around. Now, speaking of vehicles, Rockstar hid another one that I already know everyone is going to absolutely love. Look at this thing, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Pegasi has always been one of my favorite manufacturers in GTA because they are actually inspired by Lamborghinis. And this one honestly looks insane. You already know what's going to happen on day one. Nobody's gonna do any missions. They are absolutely going to steal this car, including me. I'm not gonna pretend otherwise. If GTA 6 expands vehicle customization like everyone is expecting, custom builds for this thing are going to be absolutely ridiculous. And I seriously can't wait to see what the car community creates. But vehicles aren't the only thing that Rockstar loves putting on their covers. Because we have something that has become a GTA tradition since the launch of GTA 3. Every GTA game has that cover girl, and it's basically Rockstar signature at this point. And this one is absolutely screaming Miami. The jewelry, the outfit, the tan, and the tattoos. Everything about her fits Vice City's atmosphere perfectly. One detail I found really interesting is the 305 tattoo on her wrist. Now, if you didn't know, 305 is a famous area code for Miami-Dade County. Over the year, it's basically become another nickname for Miami itself. It's such a tiny detail, but it's exactly the kind of world building Rockstar is known for, the realistic things. Therefore, another tattoo on her chest that has people been talking about, whether it's actually meaning something or Rockstar just added it for style, we'll probably have to wait until launch and play the game. Knowing Rockstar though, nothing is ever completely random. Now, this is where things start to get really interesting. At first glance, Lucy and Jason are just standing together, but look a little closer. Lucia's knuckles are covered in blood, she's got cut all over her arms. Jason also has visible injuries on his shoulders. This doesn't look like they are getting ready for a robbery. It looks like they just survived one, and I absolutely love that. Instead of showing us perfect looking protagonists, Rockstar is showing us two criminals who actually look like they have been through hell. Lucia is also holding a revolver while Jason is completely calm despite everything that's happened. That's one thing I have noticed so far from trailer. These two really trust each other. They don't feel like two strangers working together. They are actually partners, almost like modern Bonnie and Clyde. Jason also has tattoo that appears to be a reference to his military background. If Rockstar really explores his past, I think his military experience could actually affect the gameplay. Imagine having special shooting abilities, different dialogue during missions, maybe even context from his old life. Rockstar loves giving their protagonists unique backgrounds, and I really hope they dive deep into Lucia and Jason's past. Okay, can we talk about this demon for a second? I'm not gonna lie. Ever since Far Cry games, I have had trust issues with alligators. Every single time I saw one, I already knew I was about to lose half my health. And Rockstar decided to put them everywhere. Thank you, Rockstar. Really appreciate it. But jokes aside, Wildlife looks like it's going to be one of GTA 6's biggest improvements. If you have already played RDR2, you already know Rockstar is probably the best studio in the world when it comes to the animal behavior. Imagine that level of detail inside a modern GTA game. Honestly, that's one of the things I'm looking forward to most. And even if these gators are probably going to jump scare me every freaking 5 minutes. Now here's another detail I absolutely love. This speedboat. Look closely, people are partying, the boat is flying across the water, and there's a pink flamingo flying above. It's such a tiny detail, but it perfectly captures Miami's culture. Luxury, parties, boats, music, sunsets. Everything Rockstar showed us so far has been about making Leonida feel alive, not just big, alive. Now, let's talk about characters hiding in the background. First, Booby Ike. If you have been following Rockstar's character reveals, you probably recognized him immediately. He is not just some random NPC, he is connected to several major characters and own multiple businesses around Leonida. Something tells me this guy is going to be much more important than he looks. Then we have Raul Batista, and honestly, this dude is already looking badass. He is carrying a fully equipped rifle, he's got an earpiece, a duffel bag probably full of money. Everything about him screams professional criminal. Rockstar has already hinted that he's an experienced bank robber, so chances are we'll be pulling off some absolutely insane heists with him. Now here's the detail that completely sold me on Rockstar's vision. Look at the biker in the background. He's doing a wheelie right next to a police car. Most probably looked right past this. But think about what it actually means. Street stunts, crowd gatherings, random events. People are doing dumb things for attention, just like real life. It feels like the world doesn't exist just for player anymore. It feels like everyone has their own life, own things going on. And if Rockstar can pull that off, Leonida might genuinely become the most immersive open world we have ever seen. Overall, I genuinely think this might be Rockstar's best game cover art ever. Every single time I zoom into it, I notice something new, whether it's the vehicles, the characters, the tattoos, and all the tiny things in the background. This image tells us way more about GTA 6 than people realize. But there's still one thing that I am dying to know: how much this game is actually going to cost. Are we getting multiple editions? A deluxe edition, a collector's edition, and if we do, how much are they going to cost? I honestly cannot wait. But now I wanna hear from you guys, which detail got you most hyped about? And did you spot something that I totally missed in the cover? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more GTA 6 content. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Peace.